Hey guys, Frank the Tank here. Today I'm getting ready for the G6. I got a whole bunch of batteries charging up in the back. I waited till the last minute for me to charge them up. Notice there was only 2 of them that were fully charged, and all the rest are about 40%. Some of them are at 95%. But I'm going to charge them up anyways because there is no power over there to charge up your batteries. Yes, John is with us now, and John, just remember there is no power there. You can bring.
Yeah, I'm just out in town right now. I'm picking up a few things for the camp this weekend, and so yeah, I got to charge up when I get home.
Oh, you're at Great Hobbies.
Well, I was. Yeah, they're closed now, but yeah.
Cool.
I'm in Train Yards. Yeah. Am I on
Wi-Fi? What did you pick up?
No, I'm in LTE. I picked up some RC4 drive tow straps and a spare motor, just in case I blow out my TRX4 motor, just so I'd have one.
Okay.
The ARB tow straps?
What's that?
The colored ARB tow straps?
Yeah.
Nice.
But then I got thinking that there's no hook on them, so that's going to be a real pain to use.
I can make you some.
Like
I can make you some. I made myself my own tow strap. I got a long black one, and I got this blue one here, and basically it's got the hook.
Yeah.
There's no way this thing is coming apart.
Yeah, I was thinking like worst case scenario, I could go and like use paper clips, but that's not very scale looking.
No, it's not very scale, not very strong. I do have some spare chains here, and I will be bringing some. So if you do need a hook like this on yours, I can actually put it in, and okay. I'll have my heat shrink. I'll have a whole bunch of tools over there tomorrow, and I'm basically going to be there early. I want to try to be there just a little bit after noon tomorrow.
Yeah, the way things are going, I don't even think I'm going to hit the road until around noon tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm just hopping on here for 5 minutes just to say hello. And now I got to go pick up some food for the weekend and then get home and finish packing up and charge some batteries and stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be your first ever big event, which is over there at the RC4WD Drive G6.
Yep. Yeah, so I might hop back on when I get back home, but that'll be in like an hour or two.
Sounds good.
Okay, see you guys.
Thanks for jumping in.
Yep, bye.
Thanks. Everybody's getting ready for this. Well, everybody in this area, and even Toronto, everybody's getting anxious and everybody's getting prepped. This is what this hobby is all about: is having fun. So, and me, I'm what?
I was saying, 'tis the season, being summer.
Oh yes, oh yes. Summer for us, but winter for Jack.
True.
Jack and I had a very long discussion with Jack this morning. He had some issue with his Jeep that he just bought, so hopefully he'll get that fixed. He's got the steering it's very hard now. He can't barely turn on it, and his servo was actually heating up, so. I thought he messaged me, but he did not, so. Okay, so I'm going to bring the live video on this side so I can see all the chats going on. Hey, we already have some people in the queue saying hi. Sinister RC Dad, how you doing? And a Drone Life. Oh, Drone Life is with us again. He says, hi, it's me again.
Right.
And Val's Life is up with us. Val's Life, Drone Life, and Mars, MNSTL, good day all. Good day, guys. Welcome and thanks for joining in. Jack is just telling me as the Hangout started. I sent him an email. I don't know how come he didn't get it yet. That's so strange. Let me send it to him again. I know he had lunch with one of his buddies over there, and to him, it's almost lunchtime. So it's 11:30 for him right now, and he's having lunch at 12:30, I think. So, let me just invite him real quick. And Kagan, what are you working on?
Just oiling my SCX-10, the motor, the end bearing, and the bearings on the wheels and the drive shaft. Little.
Meet up and have lunch with your buddy?
Can you hear me? Sorry, how you going?
Yep.
I'm off to step outside. I'm in a cafe at the moment.
You're waiting for your buddy to have lunch?
No, I'm just having a coffee. Yeah. Where can I sit? Sorry. It's just noisy there because the radio's on. I'm in a Mel Plaza or whatever.
Hey, my neighbor just joined in. There's some fun also.
Can you hear me all right?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah. Hey, oh.
So I'm actually building a 1/10 scale poutine, which is a French fry to go in my truck, and it has cheese curds and gravy. So that's actually what I'm building right now for the G6. And I also have to build what's called the which is a pastry, and you can put peanut butter on it. You can put whatever you want on it, but usually it's very sweet. So I got to build that. So you get that truck going?
Sorry?
You ever get the Jeep going?
I'm gonna probably work on it a bit later.
Okay.
You
ready?
I got to pull those carriers off, like you said, and just I don't know. I've got to work something out with it.
I sent you an invite, Steve OD, for you to jump in. I did send you an invite. Look in your emails.
Don't forget to send me the video and Google Drive. Huh? I'll try to get something. I'll try to get something filmed on the weekend.
I'll upload. Try to upload a couple of videos tonight. I'm leaving tomorrow morning, so hopefully you'll have a few to work with.
Well, you're going to send them to Drive?
Yeah.
Who else we got in here? Is it Kagan, is it?
Kagan in here right now?
Kagan, how you going, mate?
Good. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks, mate. You?
Good. Been a little cooler here.
Yeah, it's winter here, so it's pretty cold. We don't snow, though. Don't get no snow. Not like Tank. How much snow you get, Tank?
Oh, some years we get more than others.
Yeah, you get a lot of snow there.
Well, there was one year we barely, like maybe a foot or two of snow, and then there's another year like my snowblower could not even push the snow over the snowbank. The snowbank was just so high. Just stupid. You get a lot of snow here.
Yeah, yeah. No, nothing here, mate. No snow here, just rain and cold.
Yeah, just for the people to know, I live in Canada, close to Ottawa, and Jack actually lives in Melbourne, right, in Australia?
That's correct, yes. Yep. Land down under, mate. What do you say? I'm down the bottom, something? I don't know. upside down, whatever.
Your toilet flushes the other way. That's what happens.
Yeah, turn it upside down, eh?
Yeah. No, don't you get your head doesn't spin a little bit because your head is upside down all the time?
Yeah. The blood rushes to my head, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kaken from?
Ithaca, New York, upstate New York.
Are you from New York? Yeah.
Yep, United States. Yep, about a couple hours from Frank.
There's a guy here, Mars NTLSS. He's from Melbourne, also in Australia.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's not many of us, mate. There's not many of us, and I think the Canadians taken over all the RC industry, mate.
No.
Everywhere. No, there's not many of us around.
Yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, if you actually check my channel, I have some links on there on who are my preferred channel, and Outback Jack is actually there. I'll tell you, also, but just for other people.
Which account did you sign me in? My guitar channel or my RC channel?
Now you're on your guitar channel right now.
Okay. I think you've got my my RC channel on your featured channel, isn't it?
Yes, I have Epic Video Production.
Epic RC Video Productions, yeah. Steve-O?
Hey, how's it going?
There you go, Steve-O.
Hey.
So I got that there. But on my main page, there's a link of all my preferred people. Years I've had them there. But you have to refresh it here, refresh it again, and actually check who's still on and who's still doing that. And me and Jack had a pretty good talk this morning talking about this and talking about when I started this, probably 7 years, there was a lot of people there that I knew that are actually gone now. It's either that they quit the hobby, or they just stopped using YouTube, or they just don't chit-chat anymore. But me and Jack, we used to have these RC talks all the time. We just called them hangouts. And then when the people just started diluted and just going away, that's when I started doing it on my channel and doing it live and called it RC Talk. So a lot of fun.
I think it was about 4 years ago, roughly, I think.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, something like that.
Mm.
And then people, well, back then, you know, we had a good group. Like I said to you yesterday or this morning, whenever.
Yeah, for me, it was
people,
this morning. It was yesterday.
Oh yeah, this last night for me, yeah.
Yeah, because you're ahead of me, right? You're always,
I'm in the future. I'm always in the future.
You're always in the future, yeah.
Awesome.
No, people just started leaving. You know, like I contacted Marty the other day, like I told you.
Yeah.
And people get busy, and a lot of people have left. It's quite sad, you know, because we had a good group back in the day. We had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
When we started the hangouts back in those days.
Cool.
You know?
Mars, just Mars says he subscribed to you, Jack. And Mars,
Yep.
if you can go on his video and just type it that you met him here on my channel, and say that you're from there also, maybe you guys can hook up over there and.
Can you ask? I haven't got I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone, obviously. But can you ask him what suburbs he in?
Which suburb are you in?
It's probably southeast. I bet you. I bet you southeast, somewhere down there.
There's a guy here, RC Forum says you look like Billy Joel, Jack.
Me?
Yeah.
I play the guitar, but I don't play piano.
Sing us something.
He says, can you play us a few lines from The Piano Man?
Billy Joel. Hey?
You'll play it on the guitar.
I have to grow my beard a bit more, I think. Some people say John Lennon, Billy Joel. I don't know.
Jack, does Lalor give you means anything to you?
Oh, he's not. He's straight across from me.
Oh, the video froze.
Yeah, something happened.
Might be on public Wi-Fi or something. Cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, are we still on though?
Yeah, you're still on. Everybody else is still on and still moving and still chatting. And I'm seeing the live video in the background also. I have two monitors going on here, and I can see a bunch of things, and plus see the emails and all that.
Cool.
But Jack is frozen.
You start your Tamiya?
Jack down under. Was that Steve-O? What are you working on?
I just started building this Tamiya like a couple hours ago. The Dancing Rider. So
that's what it looks like.
I got the little tranny going, the motor, got the frame going. I got to do the servo right now. Not much left to it, actually.
Yeah, I'm probably going to start mine Monday.
Yeah, you'll probably get it done. If you sit down for a few hours, you'll get it done probably in a night. It's not a hard build at all.
Yeah, I'm debating if I'm going to do a build video of it or just do a live stream and have my camera, and then I can chit chat with people and all that.
Yeah.
Debating how
I was going to do that. I did it on the lunchbox where I was talking on the live feed with people. And then today I had to stop and get bearings and all this stuff. So I wouldn't have been able to do it because I was waiting on some things.
Okay.
So I figured I'd just make maybe just do this, build it, then paint the little rider, maybe make a video of doing that, and then the final video with everybody else.
Cool.
So yeah. I'm on thing. I'm online right now. No.
So did you take that X-Max out of the box yet?
Not yet. I just finished the batteries for it. I had to solder on the new connectors, and then I was gonna take it out the box, and then I got that Doomsday, which it's behind me. I'll grab that, and then so I did an unboxing of that, and then today I started doing this Tamiya build. So,
how much did you pay for that, Steve? I see they're $99 in my hobby shop now, the Doomsdays.
Yeah, that's what I paid, $99.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good price. They're decent.
You got your ears lowered and your mustache fell off.
Yep.
Yep. I need that done. Yeah, well, let me grab it real quick.
I'm asking the phantom guest to actually go and chit chat in the chat so you guys can communicate with him. And just like before Jack got in, I was trying to explain to people that I'm building a French fry. So it's a little square French fry, and it's going to have gravy, it's going to have French fry, and it's also going to have cheese curds. So I got to put all that together right now. So that's going to be kind of challenging.
Building a French fry?
Yeah, a French fry. A little tiny square. You know, when you go buy a French fry, it comes in a little pot, a little thing of French fry. So,
yeah.
So I'm actually, let me hide some light here. So here's the bucket, the little bucket I built, and now I'm got to fill it up with French fries.
Oh, for a scale accessory.
For a scale accessory, yeah.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, that's what that Doomsday looks like. It's pretty sweet. It's like a Mad Max type deal to it. But
Yeah, decent.
it's even got a little skull in the back.
So I got a whole bunch of small little tiny French fries here that I got to take. I got to put some hot glue.
What are you
And
making it out of?
hey, styrene.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, I'm going to have to be quick on this and actually, especially to put the cheese curds, which is just a bunch of small little tiny pieces of styrene that I'm going to put all over it. And it's going to be white. It's going to make it look like cheese because we have a thing here in Canada called poutine. So I'm basically trying to make this, and this is done for the event, and you actually get scale points for having some of the stuff here.
Yeah, I seen that on RC Sparks channel about the extra points with more accessories. It takes like some of your time off or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And also over there, you get extra tickets for a draw. So there's actually a draw after, and they actually give you prizes. So that's how I actually won a pair of tires last year.
Oh, cool.
That was kind of cool.
How far away are you from him? I know he's in Canada.
Well, I got to drive about 3.5 hours tomorrow morning to go to that event.
You're going to the same one?
To the same one as whose?
As RC Sparks?
No, he's going to
No.
the
Rude Boys TTC.
Yeah, TTC.
Yeah, he's
Rude
going
Boys.
the Rude Boys, yeah. And a bunch of people in West, they're going to the Axial Fest.
Yeah, yep, I've been seeing that too.
Yeah. So there's a couple of events going on this weekend, a little bit over the world. Some that are going on in the west of Canada, some that are going on in close to LA, I think it is.
Yeah.
And the other one is here in Canada. So
I wish they had one east, because California is like way on the other side of the U.S. for me.
oh, there is one.
In the east?
Yeah, in August.
Huh.
It's a RC four-wheel drive. It's another G6. What they call that? I'll try to find it and I'll send you a link.
The one in Pennsylvania, you're saying?
Sorry, guys. I just took off my glasses because I want to actually do this real quick. I'm going to stop presenting because I want to get this done. Same time, I'm charging up some batteries. So let me stop presenting. Like that, the camera can switch and people can talk. Hello,
Okay.
just having fun.
Sounds good.
Let's try and catch up there with everybody's saying because I don't have anybody reading the comments. Are you able to read the comments, Kagan? You're not set up for that?
I have it on my phone. I might be able to bring them up one way or another.
Yeah, if somebody says something interesting, because I'm going to go, I'm going to take off my glasses and I'm going to start putting some hot glue in here, and I have to be quick on putting some stuff. So, but it shouldn't be that long.
Yeah, I heard somebody's battery's going off.
Talking about batteries, let me change battery real quick. See which one's done.
Keegan, you working on anything tonight?
Just maintenance. Oil and some bearings and motor.
Cool. You
not really finding.
When you do your bearings, do you actually like take the shields off and all that crap that people do?
No, I just take the wheels off and do the outer bearings for now. I've only ran it probably like half a dozen times. I think that like after a dozen times, I'll probably break it down and pull the bearings out and soak them in oil and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen guys where online that they take the little rubber seals off and clean out the actual little ball bearings inside of it, and then re-oil them, re-grease them, whatever. Put the shields back on them.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but I think I
Yeah,
saw
me
Steve Kelly do that.
neither. I haven't got to that point yet. I
No.
do use I have a WD-40 lithium grease that sometimes I'll spray after I clean them because it leaves like a little bit of the residue to keep them greased up. And then I do got this stuff called liquid bearings, and it's got
Okay.
the little pin applicator. It's got a
Nice.
longer one too, but that way you can get in there with
Yeah, that's what I use, a pin. Those are nice, the needle applicators.
Yeah, definitely. Damn, I got all this stuff ready and I don't know where my servo is.
Yeah, I'm on my phone too. I have no idea how to bring up comments. So hang in there, guys.
Yeah, I just had a other iPad, but it just got taken like 5 minutes ago. I would be able to pull them up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so everybody could talk bad about us right now and we can't see.
That's feel free. I got a box of tissues here.
Yeah. What's it called? So they got them at where you're at for $99. Those Doomsdays.
Yep. Yeah, my
Where
RC
are
shop.
you?
I think they bought 8 or 10 of them. I'm in New
Yeah,
York
they
State, up New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they bought 12 of them over at my place. My buddy, he
Nice.
bought one too. So we'll have 2 of them going at once. Make some cool videos.
I gave my buddy one. That's what I bought it for, is for my friend. I think I'm going to pick one up for my father too.
Hey, Kagan, I think you got a new girlfriend. Honey Lulu says you look good tonight.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not telling Wayne. That's funny.
Yeah, I got rid of the flavor saver.
Yeah.
Soup strainer.
Yeah, it's funny because before I started doing YouTube videos, I used to get my hair like buzzed, like faded on the side, and I only wore a short goatee. For some reason, I just kept this beard ever since I started. It needs to come off though. It's so hot in the summertime. All this hair.
Right. Yeah, it's nice having minimal hair.
All your hats are not fitting right because they're all stretched out from when you have long hair.
Oh, yeah.
You put it on, you're like, damn, my head shrank.
Sits over your ears.
Right. Well, since I can't find my servo, I'll skip to another spot. I'll have to come back to that. It's weird, this spur or this pinion gear. It just it's a plastic pinion, and it just slides over the motor. There's no like set screw or anything to hold it on. It's just it was hard as hell to push on it. Like I had to put it on the table and push it down. But it's weird. That's all you do for it.
Right.
I've never installed one that didn't have, a grub screw or whatnot.
Did it come with an extra one or anything?
No, not this time. It just came with the one. But I guess the way that it's set up, the cover on the other side kind of holds it in place too, I guess. So it like sandwiches it, so it's not gonna, back itself off or whatever. It's like a set gear mesh.
Okay. So lightweight too. It's not going to have much torque.
Yeah, right.
Put all my I put all my French fries in there, and I got the cheese in there. It looks like little cheese squares.
Your fries.
That's my fry.
Nice.
You gonna put a McDonald's sign on it?
No. So the fries are sticking up. It won't be the best looking scale item, but it's still looks a little bit like a fry. So.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna put it?
Are you making any for the background?
Are you gonna put it on the dash? Where are you gonna put it?
In the back bed somewhere. That's why I was debating on making a fry that's actually like lean like this and fallen, and make a couple fry fall and make the gravy fall and all that.
Yeah, you might be able to make a puddle of gravy.
Yeah, with the hot glue gun.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Is that the stuff
I
you
like-
glue the styrene? What's it called? Plastic? It's that orange label.
What?
That what's that orange stuff right there? Plastistruct or something like?
Hold on. Somebody is. What's the what?
Your
Sorry.
styrene glue.
That's the styrene glue.
Yes, this is the styrene glue I use. So it's from Plastistruck, and it's the same company that makes the styrene. This stuff is a heck of a lot better than this original one that I use, which is the Tamiya one.
Okay.
This Tamiya one was pretty good, but this one is a heck of a lot better. This one, but man, does it ever stink a heck of a lot more than what this one does. But it sticks way better.
That's good.
But it's just I used a very thin one, so that's the one I use, and I cut the fry up and.
Cool.
One fry is done. I was going to do two, but it might be too much of a hassle to do two.
You can make a
You
burger.
gotta make one for your son's truck too, right?
I was gonna, but I don't know. I think I'm going to run out of time. I started this too late. I started it last night. Should have started it.
You can make him a beaver.
Yeah, I am going to make him a beaver tail. I will have a beaver tail. They ask us for
Nice.
canoe, and they also ask us to have hard-boiled egg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hard-boiled egg is for. And somebody was asking a question, which was very true, is they want a hard-boiled egg, but do they want a scale hard-boiled egg, or do they want a full-size hard-boiled egg?
Yeah, it might be one of those obstacle courses. You gotta drive around with it in a trailer or on your vehicle or something like that and keep it balanced until you get to the end.
Yeah, but
Yeah, don't get any cracks in it.
it would have been funner if they would have left the egg unboiled. Like, leave it, and if it falls,
yeah,
great.
right.
Yeah, but then people would be bitching it got all over my truck.
It's gonna ruin my paint job.
Right.
That's the
It
fun
does.
part.
Eggs do mess up paint jobs.
Oh
That's
yeah.
I'll try to set up my camera here.
Yeah, Tank, you might want to use some of that Tamiya cement. It's actually on the Dancing Rider here. It's weird. The part that the dog bone goes in, it says secure using instant cement, which is kind of weird.
Do they tell them product number?
Well, it's got a bunch of Chinese writing, and then it just says secure using instant cement, and that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, well, this is the Tamiya cement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you got the stuff. I mean, they fit in there tight, but I guess if you want to secure it some more, they tell you to put some Tamiya cement on it.
Okay. So what I thought of making a beaver tail, because some people don't know what a beaver tail is. It's a pastry, a very flaky pastry. So, and it's brown. So I thought of using some felt and actually painting on it the a darker brown. So basically it's about the size of two hands. So if I take my scale guy, I'll take this one because he's kind of half guy. So I got to make this about twice the size of his hand.
Huh. I was thinking beaver tail like a pelt, like a hat
Me
that you
too.
wear, like a raccoon hat or some shit.
It's a pastry. You can Google that word, but it's a Canadian beaver tail. It's a pastry. It's
Okay.
it's like oval,
Okay.
and you can put peanut butter on it. You can put pretty much anything on it. Anything.
Like, is it the size of like do you guys have elephant ears like at carnivals and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's similar. Somebody was saying that it's similar to elephant ears, because people put M&Ms on it. They put peanut butter. They put Reese's. They put a whole bunch of different stuff.
Huh.
But they call it here beaver tails because they were Canadian and we're allowed.
Right.
So I'm trying to make it round. Who's talking? Oh, door's opening. Somebody's bringing out the garbage.
Yeah, it's Friday. Or it's Thursday. Friday's the Friday morning's pickup.
Letting all the mosquitoes in to bite you.
What's that?
Letting all the mosquitoes in to get you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep it shut, 'cause mosquitoes do get in here and follow the light.
Yeah.
Well, how many drone people are in the chat right now? Because I've been following some drone people, so I've been talking to some of them and going on their chat and trying to learn more about the drones. Hopefully I get a better one soon, but I do have one, but I'm thinking of getting another one.
Yeah, I was talking to a lot of those drone guys too and starting to watch some of their channels. Because I don't know anything about drones. I mean, this is the only drone I have, and this probably don't even count because it's so little. It's just a little indoor one. Yeah.
Quadcopter.
But I want to get one that has a camera that I can have somebody flying it, or I'll fly and follow my buddy's RC, get shots for some videos.
Okay.
But there's so many out there, I don't know, what's a good one. There's the toy grade, of course, and then there's ones that are $100, ones that are $50. There's ones that are like freaking 300, 400, 500.
Yeah, I've been listening to them, and they've been saying numbers right and left, like pretty fast. But they're saying the numbers, and they're saying like this is a good drone, and it's only $50. So when it's time and when I'm ready, I'm going to ask them, okay, which one is it? Which one do you recommend? What's the latest one that should still be available? Because they're building drones, and they have some drones that are discontinued, but they're reflashing the firmware to make it do other things. So it's kind of cool what they're doing, but it's kind of scary too. But there's way more drones out there than there's types of RCs, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers with their drones. Like, I think maybe because we don't know it, like the ground vehicles, like when we're rambling off models of ground vehicles, they're probably thinking the same thing. Like, what?
Yeah.
Compared to us listening to them talk about drones, and everybody knows what model they're talking about because they know it. But being people that don't know it, it's like, man, that's a lot of numbers.
Mm-hmm. This is actually going to look better than the French fry, I think. I'm going to call it, it's got Nutella on there.
Oh, for the Nutella peanut butter?
Yeah. There we go. I made a small little tiny scale beaver tail. How you guys would call it. I made one. I'm going to make one for my son. Yeah, it's a pretty small build. The Tamiya build. It's a pretty small RC, so it should be pretty quick to build.
Yeah, it's about the size of an 18th scale. When I put it up next to an 18th scale, it kind of like sits right over there, like the bottom it does. The guy's head is huge. This guy, the driver, he's like very weird. What's his name? Willie or Wally or something?
Yeah. Tamia used that face so
Wow, Willie.
Wild Willie.
Yeah.
They've reused so many parts, Tamia, they should really give a discount sometime, because when they're reissuing a build or a thing, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, and their prices are going up now.
Yeah, I noticed that. Don't know if that's good for the hobby though, because a lot of stores are closing, and a lot of in the US. I heard in the West, it used to be so big and used to be have so many races, and it just like less and less now. So people are buying online. It's a scary part.
Yeah, definitely. Put those wheels.
Jack is in the room. Where is Jack? I don't see Jack. He's saying Jack's in the room.
In the chat room?
Yeah.
Where did I put them wheels?
Unless it's a different Jack.
I only know him. I only know Outback Jack.
Is there such a thing as an innocent John? Just having fun is saying it's innocent John. Is there such a thing? RC Fun is saying, open the X-Max. Oh,
First traded for the green one.
Yeah, he emailed me and said, I got a blue one in, but they didn't send me no green ones yet. Oh, there's the wheels. And I was just like, I'm kind of, the red's growing on me now. I have so many RCs that are red that I wanted to change it up, but I guess I could stick to the red theme.
So which color do you have now?
The X-Max red.
So the one you have is red?
Yeah, this one's red.
Okay, and you wanted blue?
I wanted green.
Oh, the
green one. I mean, you can always just put, the green body on it. It's just whatever color you get, the shocks match. So you're going to get either red shocks, blue shocks, or green shocks.
Okay.
And like my Creighton's got red shocks. My UDR is red. I don't think I have any blue. Oh, the Cloudbuster's got blue. Bigfoot's got blue.
Oh, got a battery ready again.
Are you charging up for all your batteries for the weekend?
Yeah, well, there's no power over there, right? So it's like it's in the campground, but it's in the bush, and it's a provincial campground kind of. So that campground has no power. You go there, and all weekend you have no power, no electricity, no nothing, just running water.
I was wondering about that for like Axial Fest and that. Do they have like plugins? Because a lot of people bring like campers, and like a lot of people tent out there. Do they got like spots to plug in?
Okay.
I mean, do they have spots? Do you know?
Some places do, like where they do Axial Fest, they have a lot of different buildings and things like that. It's a much bigger place. They like doing
Cisco Grove.
Yeah, they like doing the event there because it's a nice area. But the only thing is there's not too many hotels, and there's not a lot of power.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that. If people are like waiting in line to charge their batteries, or how that worked.
You could charge it in your vehicle, in your
Yeah.
one-to-one car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got all the adapters actually for my chargers, because if you look at your charger, it does have a DC port.
Yeah.
Depending
Yeah.
on the charger, you need the right connector to actually connect it.
My charger's right here. This one, the one that probably a lot of people start off with.
Yeah, that's basically close the same. I've got to see on the other side, on the side you're showing right now, it has a little cord.
This part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the adapter is about it's about $5. I'll show you. I got it. So the one I got for that one is basically just show it at the right camera. You have this, and then you plug this in the lighter.
Right.
And then you can charge your batteries with your car. But remember, if you charge one battery, it's not bad. But if you charge a heck of a lot more, you got to run your car because you're going to kill your battery.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
And this is another one I got for a different charger that has this connector on the side, but I actually got the alligator clips.
Yeah, they did give me like alligator clips with that one, but I've never used them before. They're little alligator clips though. They're not big ones like that.
Okay. And this one has I can actually take them off and actually put them, use this cable to actually charge a battery if I want or for whatever. So the only thing I got to worry about is not to do this.
Yeah, touch them. Oh, swap
No.
the thing.
Yeah, I put the red on the black, but you can. It actually permits you to do that. Kind of stupid, but
yeah, it's completing the circuit still. I mean, I didn't know it made that big of a deal.
But I'll have these this weekend. Last year I went there and I did not know they had no power. So I basically almost ran out of power during the event. So this year I'm ready.
You're prepared.
Plus you got those 2 new lipos.
Yeah. And this year I'm bringing new lipos, so I'm going to have a little bit more of them. I had 1 or 2 that died on me, but now I got brand new ones.
Nice.
I'm basically going to bring 5,000 milliamp 2S and one 3300 3S and one 5000 3S. So I should have enough.
What batteries did you buy?
Well, the one I got was the red Venoms. Those are the new ones.
Oh, okay.
And another one I got is this guy from Ace. That's my 3.
I have the same battery, the Gen Ace 3300.
Yeah, Gen Ace 3300.
That's a 3S, ain't it?
Yeah, this is a 3S. The reason I got this one, it was on special. And 3300 is good enough for my car. It's going to last me, should last me pretty much for the day anyways. So I'll run this, and if I run out of power, I'll stick in the 2S. But I like running 3S on the trails.
Yeah.
You're running your trail finder?
No, I'm actually going to run my CX10. I will bring my trail finder.
Cool.
I will bring it, but I want to keep it for the next event because we have a call to crawl. And the deal is if you drive your truck, if you start driving for that competition, it's a 3-event competition. If you start driving your truck, you have to use the same truck all 3 events. So if I use a trail finder and I break it, well, I got like about a month to fix it. And sometime with RC 4-wheel drive, you could wait a good month to get the part. Unless you find it on eBay, but then you got to pay the top dollar.
Right.
Yeah, Alvin would love to have a 3S, especially on his Stampede. On his
Yeah.
Stampede. On his Stampede or a Slash. That's just stupid.
I just mailed him out a body.
You mailed him another body? Okay, good.
I mailed Alvin a body.
Yeah, he was talking about that yesterday.
It was almost $10 to send a body. It's real light, but I mean the box is kind of big though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he should be getting that pretty soon. I mailed it a day or two ago.
Okay. Well, good night to Drone Network. He's going to bed.
All right. See you
Thanks
a bit.
for
See ya. All right. Get our tires.
Yeah, the battery is actually a soft case. So that battery is actually clear on the side. Could I show this? That? So usually a battery like this is a Team Great Hobby battery. This one is all black, but it is a plastic. It is a soft case battery. This is a small little tiny one. I have two of these, and the reason I have two of these, they're 3300. They're the 50C high discharge rate, but they are, if I hold it right, it's going to be better, 7.4.
Yeah.
And
that'd be good for your dancing rider. You might be able to put that in there.
I'll be using it on the dancing rider, but I use this for this guy.
Oh, I didn't know you had a top fuel dragster.
Yeah, a top fuel dragster. This thing is crazy. I got an ESC in there. It's a Summit ESC, so I can actually run 5S, or in this case, I run 4S on it. And the battery is just big enough that it actually fits on each side of these bumps, and the weight's at the back. And I run two batteries exactly the same as this, and that's the reason I bought these two small batteries, is to run on there. So when I run drag races with this thing, I run those two batteries.
Huh? Did that thing come as a kit?
I don't know, because this is a very old kit. But yes, usually the dragsters, you buy them as a kit. This one was already made. It did not have an ESC or a motor or a servo. I actually had to put a servo in there. This is an old airplane motor that's actually in here. So I have no idea what the KV of this motor is, but it's an airplane motor, and this thing just stupid fast. Like I haven't lost anything with it yet, so which is pretty good. So
nice.
I'm waiting till all the rest of the guys get together here and actually race with them. So it's going to be cute, sweet.
You need to get one of those Traxxas, the light trees.
Yeah, well, I have one. I do have one.
Oh, okay.
I did pick one up. So Gen Ace is basically the plastic around this is basically the same thing as this plastic, except this one's black. But this one is actually, and my light is so bright. Let me turn it off real quick because it's way too close to the, see if you guys are going to see that better. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's on my Fleurion batteries, and those ones I just picked up for the X-Max. You can see the silver cells. So
I see the 3 cells, and I see the cells in there, but on this side, it's just a clear plastic that they got over it. And I do have a 3S also, but this one's a 1200 from Gen Ace, which is basically the same thing. But this one I run in my twin hammer. So this one goes in his mouth, and my little puppy, I call him my puppy because it's got eyes. Right. Anybody wants to see it, I can go get it and show you guys. It's kind of cool. So I run this 3S in that one. Probably going to bring that one also this weekend. It's going to be fun. And usually when I check my batteries, I did get another one, but I don't like it. It's somewhere here. But I check with this Sky RC LipoPal. What I like about this LipoPal from SkyRC is it gives you percentage of how much you got left on the battery. It just doesn't give you a number. It gives you a number also, how much juice is left. So this one right now, this 1200, I have, now I need light. Let's see if I can put it halfway. So you can't see. No. Anyways, it shows that all my 3 cells, I got 4.17 volt, and then I'm at 97% of juice. So this one I like because it gives you 97% of juice. The other lipo checker I got like this, I thought it was going to be the same, but it just gives you a meter bar. So there's like 5 little tiny blocks. I don't like that because it's not accurate to the percentage. So if you see it's 75%, well, is it 75 or is it 80 or is it 90? You don't know that. This one gives you a percentage. So that's what I like about this one.
Yeah, I need to pick one of those up. I just got one of those cheap ones that you've got the prongs on it, and you put it in the balance port, and it tells you, each cell what the what the voltage is.
You have one of these.
Yep, and it's got the little button in the back where you can set the voltage for low voltage cutoff.
Yep. So these are very cheap to get, but it's an alarm. I use this all the time in my. I have an RC that is not lipo friendly. If you run lipo or NIM, a 2S NIM or a 2S lipo, they have the same voltage. You can put a lipo in your NIM car. The problem is your ESC will damage this battery because it's going to suck the life out of it. It's just going to drain it until it's dead.
Right.
And it's too late to charge it up again. But if you have one of these, it's going to start beeping and tell you beep, 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 beep. In other words, hey, the voltage is dropped to a level where it's dangerous now. So then you stop and you change your battery.
Right.
Today's ESC, you can change them from lipo or NIM. What that does is it gives you a warning or a lipo cutoff. That's when you're having fun with your RC and all of a sudden poof, it dies. So that's the reason why these little baby exist, alarms. I had 3 of these. I now have 1. I don't know where the other ones are. They're somewhere. But you used to be able to get them for about $2.50 on eBay. At the store, you get them here locally. I think I paid $6 for it, which is still pretty good. And it saves your battery. It's really good. You can put up to 6S on that, so that's pretty good.
Good to know.
Talking batteries. Now, balance charge complete. So let me see which one I can actually put on the charger next. And what are people saying? Crystal is going to bed, and it looks like John's going to bed. And Lulu's going to bed. Everybody's going to bed. Hey, wait a minute. It's only 10:30. It's only 10:30 here. What's going on?
Maybe.
Still early.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one needs a little trickle.
How much is it to enter those crawls that you guys do? I mean,
it's about $40.
Yeah, he's saying it's 40 for him and his son.
What truck is
average
your
20 bucks?
What truck are you bringing for your son?
His Jeep.
Oh, okay.
It's a Cross Canyon chassis. It's a GCM Cross Canyon with a slack body. Everybody that sees it thinks it's a sawback. because of the body.
Oh, okay. What was that video? I caught part of it. Like you guys found a drone or something that you had lost.
Well, that video was taken 2 years ago. And I was at work today, and I was just going through some videos, and I go, what the heck is this? And just going over my library. And all of a sudden, I see this video of him getting up on the roof. And I said, this is a perfect video just for fooling around. It's a 2-minute video of him because he played Grand Theft Auto, and he loves to play Grand Theft Auto, but he does what's called a parcours. So he loves playing those games that you have a challenge and you have to walk on blocks or jump and things like that. So when he got up on the roof, he said, I'll go get it. And then he put the ladder, but on the other shed instead of putting on the main shed. So then he was jumping from one roof and wanted to get it and then come back. So he wanted to do the parcours. So I videotaped him. So and I put it on my RC channel because it actually has a drone. So it is kind of RC related. So.
Yeah, like a parkour. What is it?
It's cool. Parkour.
Yeah. I forget how they say it over here. But yeah, I couldn't understand you guys. You guys are speaking a different language.
we were speaking Canadian, eh? No, French.
It was French, I think.
Oh yeah, it was French. French Canadian. So I think my two big brand new. Oh no, sorry. This one is an old battery, but it's a 5000. I think that one's fully charged, and the other one's fully charged. I'm almost ready to go for tomorrow morning.
You balance charge them?
Yeah. Yes. Got one that actually can't balance charge anymore, so I left it outside, and I gotta actually drain it. I'll probably do like Tony and do a quick video of how to kill the battery and put it on my channel also.
Yeah.
So
we were just talking about that. It must have gave him an idea.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it did give him an idea of making a video of it because he did say like he threw it out a few months ago outside and it still wasn't dead, so he just did it. So
yeah, I thought he was going to shoot with a pellet gun. I told him that's the way that they made me send a battery back, was to do that, was to throw it in salt water.
Yep.
And you had to take a picture of the green slime so they knew that it was drained all the way.
Cool. Yeah, Honey Lulu says she loved the video, especially the dancing part at the end, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was funny. I was laughing, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're saying, but it's still funny. Like that little guy is dancing, singing, talking about something.
And I knew we were speaking French, and I knew my channel is mostly English, but I said, what the heck, I'm just going to throw it in there.
Oh, that's good.
I almost put subtitle, like an English subtitle, but it would have been a lot of work. But yeah, I think people are going to get the message. It's a little kid having fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's done. Kind of proud of my little Tim. Don't see a lot of the gravy in there, but I'll be taking a picture and I'll put it on my page. But it looks okay.
Nice.
You see a glare because I used the hot glue. I went to get some clear one, so I actually put some hot glue and then I stuck the thing in there with a tweezer and onto the hot glue before it actually dried. So all the fries stay there. So it should be kind of cool. And you see the glare or the glow of the hot glue because it's a clear. So, and I painted the bottom brown. So kind of cool.
Nice.
And I got my 2 beaver tails. It's going to be hard to show that in my hand because my hands are exactly the same color. But I got 2 beaver tail. Looks like 2 sandals. They both have cinnamon or chocolate on them or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Good night, Val.
Good night.
Thanks for jumping in. And guys, if you have a chance, all the people that are chatting, if you click on the little dots beside their name, you can go visit their channel and see what they do and so on. So a lot of them have supported me in the last month also. I've been going to different channels and chatting and with some people on the drone network and a bunch of other ones. And just because of them, I think this month I got well over 58 new subscribers, which is awesome. And it actually brought me over 1,500. So I'm over 1,500 subscribers right now, which is pretty cool.
Congrats. Yeah, every time I go to a live feed with one of the drone people, it's like as soon as I get in there, it's saying new subscriber, new subscriber. So I subscribe back, and that's why I've been watching a lot of drone videos lately.
Cool. And Mars in Australia saying it's nice and sunny over there. Oh, it was nice and sunny before. Now it's gloomy and cloudy. Oh. Thanks, Mars. Yeah, I think I'm at, how many subs do I have now? Let's go check. Let's go check. My channel. Yeah, 1,516. 1,516 subscribers.
Sweet.
Thank you very much. Me too, Steve O.D. I'm like a squirrel.
What's that?
Honey Lulu says she's like a squirrel also. I guess she sees something, go, oh, squirrel. Can't concentrate in one area. She's something, oh, nice flashy car. Oh, this
yeah,
is...
that's ADD, attention deficit disorder.
Yeah, the gravy is a Canadian thing.
Yeah, I know I've seen it before, but I can't remember. It must have been when I played travel hockey and was in Canada a lot.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Bill Biden is saying that those little beaver tail, I call them beaver tail, he calls them bear claws. That's another name for him. I've heard bear claws. I've heard elephant ears. So there's a bunch of other ones, but it's a very small flake pastry.
Yeah,
and,
I've heard of bear claws before. And elephant ears. Where do we get that?
So Drone Life says, I sent Val a new Sandyland four-wheel drive RC truck.
Oh, he was talking about the Sandyland last time.
Yeah.
Batteries are done.
Yeah, another set of batteries done. I can put this little guy now. This one actually fits in my Tonka Winnebago, which I'm actually bringing this weekend also. And I'm bringing my camper trailer. The camper trailer is going to make a lot of people laugh. It's kind of cool seeing a trailer in a campsite just driving around by itself. Hey, 2 batteries done.
You're cooking with gas now, Tank.
Stop. Roll. Please bear with me. I'll be right with you. It's very important. Very important for me to charge my batteries up. But instead of turning my back, I'm just going to close my camera. Hold on. That one's done. Just like that, I'm almost done charging all my batteries. Doing good, doing good. Get to go bed early. Not. Still got to bring a lot of truck upstairs. I'd rather do some of that tonight. Mars wants a link to Kagan.
I don't even have a YouTube channel.
Kagan has a Google account, but he does not have a YouTube channel. So
Too shy.
Someday, maybe.
He just likes building stuff and buying stuff because they're cool.
Right.
Now, why don't you tell people what you've bought just today or this week?
Oh, RC4WD G6. Go on 2 chassis.
Was it a kit or ready to run?
RTR.
Ready to run?
Comes with the interior and all the light buckets and all that stuff.
Cool.
Picked up another
comes
truck.
with a battery. And yep, another trail truck.
And did you take your Toyota out? Have you taken that one on the trails?
Not yet. I'm waiting on the inner fenders on that one yet. But I took I did take a Toyota. I took the FJ out. Yep. Just not the Marlin crawler yet.
Okay. Cool.
FJ's cool. I just puttered around a little bit. Didn't want to tip it over.
Yeah, same with me. I'm careful with mine when I take it out. I'm debating of bringing it this weekend or not. Yeah, Joan Light says, "Hey, Kagan, get a YouTube channel. It's free." For now, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Earl is back. And anybody missed him? Of course, we missed you, Earl.
See how this is gonna look. TEN-SCTE.
Which RC are you trying to sell, Bill? Bill says looks like he's going to have to sell an RC because he's in financial crisis, like a lot of people are.
Yeah, what's he selling? Keegan will buy it.
Well, it all depends where Bill is.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he's got a Leaf Spring TF2 long wheelbase. So the one you got, is it the long wheelbase, which means it's got the extra cab on it? I think on it, the long cab.
No, that's the D110. I got the D90, the short wheelbase.
Yeah, but there's a TF2 that's also the Toyota, but it's got a long body. with the long wheel.
Yeah, I got the Marlin's got the short wheelbase, I think.
Yes.
I'm not sure though.
Well, no, it's not short. It's kind of mid. I wanted to do a video of that. I actually saved all the pictures and all the specs, and I want to make a video of that. There's about 4 different TF2 chassis, and you got to be careful when you're ordering links and things like that, because there's the TF2, there's a short wheelbase, there's a long wheelbase, and there's another one also that's similar to the TF2, but just a little bit smaller, just like the Toyota Cruiser. That one is a little bit smaller wheelbase than the TF2.
Gotcha.
Well, it's the no matter which one it is, a Spring TF2 long wheelbase is a nice truck to have. So if you're trying to sell it and you're hard up for cash, which is kind of sad, but you'll have to let it go for a good price if you really want to sell it quick. If not, just stick to your price and try to look at it. But let me go to Bill. Do you have that truck on your YouTube channel? Let me go to the channel real quick and see what that looks like. Well, yes, there it is. And let me present that to everybody. No, man, which one is it? Share. Yeah, it is the double cab one.
Okay.
That's a nice truck. It's actually one I wanted to get because it's got the long wheelbase. But to tell you the truth, right now, I don't have the money for that thing. Not what I could offer you for a good price anyways.
Yeah, I think brand new kit's going for $389 US.
Nice truck. Hey, feedback.